What's up, everybody? How's it going? Shalom! I am Dharma, and this is going to be a daily for you. It's tarot, it's tribe time, it's channeling, it's fairies, it's so much fun. It's 24 to 36 hours worth of energy, or rather, instances that may happen in your life, conversations you might have, things you might see, synchronicities you might experience for 24 to 36 hours from whenever they start happening for you, not from when this was recorded necessarily. All right. This is the spirit portion of Mind, Body, Spirit. We did the yoga this morning. That's the body. We did the meditation. That's the mind. And now here we are, calm, cool, and collected. A little bit sweaty. We did extra work this morning. Okay. It was lots of fun. Getting very, very close to splits for some of us. So good. High vibing. Physically forcing yourself into ascension. Tell us something good. Dang, there's all kind of people here. Oh, thank you for the donations already. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Things are moving along right quickly. Here we go. All righty. Lighting up some Palo Santo. I have already made myself a protective energy bubble. Okay, that's what we do in the guided meditations. That happened. Feeling good. What do we have for the weekend? This is not for any specific sign. It's for the tribe collective. All right. Let's get the fairies out. There are private readings. There's a membership side of this channel. We do a daily moons. When the moon changes, we do an extended reading for that particular sign. So I'll be doing Capricorn right after this. There's private readings. There's just so many things. All right. So, what do we have? Just saw the maiden. Shiny, happy people. Oh, oh, oh. Think I'll go for a walk outside now. Gotcha. Well. I heard gotcha, or it's a response. This is someone's response to something. And it makes you want to lean in. Dharma Larma ding dong. What the fuck? What? No, it makes you want to. This is a spiritual connection. Whoever you're talking to, whoever this is, okay, you can't get enough. They make you want to lean in. It's like a siren call. They make you want to like dive in. It's that thing where it's like someone's like, look into the, that from, I'm not sure. It might have been the Two Towers, but it's the Lord of the Rings series, Galadriel. Okay, she's talking to Frodo and she's got that, thing and she pours it in. I'm not going to pour my coffee on my lap, but you see what I'm saying? And she's like, look into it. What do you see? And it's so enchanting that you have to look in. You just have to look in and see. You just have to. It's too damn magical. It's too, there's no one else. There's nothing else. It doesn't have to necessarily be a person except for the fact that you have singer of connection. So it's like some kind of connection. And I don't think it is sacred. It feels old, but it feels like it's the moment when it arrives. It's when the two people realize that that's what it is or something like that. Tara from the tub. She said, #Cancer Nation. She's sitting, you're the epitome of a siren, literally sitting in your tub right now. Come, little children, I'll take thee away. This person is, they are explosive, but they are extremely fucking masculine. Like, whoa, hoorah! Like comes through the wall like the fucking Kool-Aid man. Okay? Like, why can't you just use the door? They're like, why would I do that with all these muscles? I don't know why. Do it again. You know what I'm saying? It's hot. They're super duper. It's King Kong. Fucking. But it's ecstasis. That's what I'm saying. Ecstasis. Sometimes ecstasis is like an explosion, but this is the way that they're leaning into each other. Like, I want to see more. It's very like, they might have blue eyes. They don't have to, but they could be, with their eyes being so clearly blue, they might be seeing clearly now. The rain is gone. It's going to be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. No kidding. No kidding. Okay? Got the new beginning here again. That's the first one that I saw. You're not expecting their reaction to whatever you did here. What did you do? I don't know. Dropped a text bomb because that's what I do. What did you do? Certainly interrupted the flow of this person's fucking day. I'll tell you that much. They were minding their own business. That's what they were doing. Being a good citizen. All right? And enter the siren. Hey. Except when the girls do it, it's 3 H's instead of 3 Y's. Hey. You lit them up. They were cold, distant. You've been discouraged. You've been defeated. Both of you have. I think that both of you thought this thing was totally over. Done. Fiend. But it's not, because it's a tree. And you know what they say about trees? Their roots grow deep. These two people have roots together. Whether it's because this talks about past lives too. You can't just end a past life relationship, because they're going to come back the next life and the next life and the next life. I feel like I need to eat chocolate now. Fuck. No matter what you do, right? So you could potentially burn down this tree, light it on fire, burn it down, yell at it, say the shit. You could do that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The roots grow deep. It's spiritual. You want to talk about your 3D muggle nature that's going to decide how some things spiritually are going to happen. No. No. But that doesn't explain why it's shocking. I guess it's just because you thought that it was over, and now they're like, hey. This is my point. It's the Celtic knot. And what's the Celtic knot? It's legendary. This bitch is legendary. It's a love of a lifetime. It's eternal. It's everything. It's unconditional. It really is. It's balanced. It's just right. It's just right. I put up something on Instagram the other day about, it said twin flames and then soulmates, and the twin flames were two lighters, two Bic lighters. And then soulmates was a lighter and a cigarette. You see what I'm saying? They need each other. They give each other a purpose. Right? It's just right. So somebody wants to take a risk. This person is, they're the bear. They could be really hairy. They could just be really strong. They could be really hot too. And I don't mean like hot, like they're probably sexy, but I mean like hot, like fire. Like if this person were to hug you, it would be like being hugged by Satan. That's really hot. No, that's a terrible thing to say. I was talking in terms of fire. Okay. They're just a warm person. Like Jacob. That's what I meant. It's like being hugged by Jacob Wolf on Twilight on account of the fact that they're hot. Who's Paddington? What? What's up? Oh, Diana, that's not what this is, sis. Anyway, so they want to take a risk, and you're going to get what you want. And it's, yikes, swans. I think that's why, I think they, someone says, look in to this. Frodo, look into it. Look into the future. Look into the seeing well of the future. Look into it. What do you see? And they're like, and they look in and they see and they're like, fuck, I want this really bad. I do. Okay. So they've made their choice. 4 o'clock could be relevant. There could be water around. There could definitely be water around, like a creek or a lake or, I don't know. There's in every single image I'm seeing here, they're by a shore. And it's a new beginning. Everyone here is smiling so hard. Jupiter. This could happen on the internet. So there's plans to be had, plans to be made. They just say, okay. But they might say, okay, like, hoorah. They might yell. Why are you yelling? They, rapid response. They were waiting for that. This person is in a, first of all, they're very sweet to you. They always have been. But this person is in a, what was that movie where it might have been the Goonies, where they were in the room that was going to close in on them and they had to hurry and get to the end and figure the way out so that they wouldn't get smothered and squished. They might just, the star, that's Aquarian energy. They can't breathe. They just can't. The Empress. When they look in to the seeing well of whatever, they see the Empress in there. What's the Empress? That's a bad bitch. That's the mommy of the universe. It's the opposite energy of daddy, which is what they need because they're so fucking masculine. Were we talking about that the other day? It's a gift. The way out. I don't know what they're the way out of what, but they just say okay. All right, can we get a different time frame? Could you please tell us something else? It's like 6:30. What are you doing? So you're on somebody's mind. They're thinking of you fondly. They too would like a new beginning with you. They too are a karmic connection with you. Oh shit. This person gives you hope. They're supposed to be your friend. They might be a lot older than you, but they give you hope. First of all, they make you feel really sexy. Like they might oogle over you all the time. Like they might tell you that they think you're sexy. Like straight up, you're hot. My daddy will beat up your daddy. Can your daddy do this? Yes, he can. Show me again. Dogs barking everywhere. This person, they want to be honest with you about something. Something they found out, or the devil. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Eight of Rods. Her 2200. This person, you like. It's like, it's childhood play. Okay, can you, for those of you who have kids, have you ever had your kid and your friends' kids or whatever, or cousins, or like even siblings, and it's all hot and they just have so much fun? Like I used to live in Florida when my oldest was little. That child never had clothes on, ever. And you're like hanging out with this person, like nakedly walking around, doing the things and pulling on curtains and like, I don't know, man, you're having lots of fun ski. They're like, da-da, somebody might have a silver vehicle or a red one. I heard, hurry, run. I will. What did they want to be honest about other than they said it was death, the Six of Cups. Somebody might be letting go of something from their past and they're like, they want to move forward with the Empress. It's just, they're like, I want you to know that I want to do that. Move forward toward 10 of Cups. That is so refreshing when I was going to say when a man, but when a human being can be like, look, this is what I see. This is what I want. Here's the situation. Here's the circumstance. Here's the steps that I foresee. And you're just sitting there like the Empress, like, so you're telling me in all your rawr man place how it's going to be. And you're just going to, execute that shit and, make it happen and, just take care of it. I'm sorry. You're okay, whatever you say. Then he's dead. He's a man with a plan. That's exactly what this is. He's a man with a plan, and you're giggity. Everybody's giggity. What a giggity weekend. It is scary. It's super scary, especially since all of the feminines forever got left with the kids and whatever, because these fucking dudes couldn't get their shit together. And then we did the great conscious switch, okay, where everybody switched partners, like that one T show from back in the, after these messages, we'll be right back, and everybody's heads pop off and they put their heads on other people's heads. That's what happened. We're with everyone's exes, okay? Exes who have learned their lesson, I think, hopefully. Okay, they're somebody's ex for a reason, and so are you. All right. That's how that works. After these messages, we'll be right back. That's probably relevant too. There's a pause. You get everything you want, then a pause. But seeing as how they're a man with a plan, you knew there was going to be a pause. Therefore, pausing is good, because during said pause, you can, glow up a little bit. It's so refreshing to have a date. I'm sorry. I talk about this all the time. Gentlemen, if you would like for your woman or women in your life to calm the fuck down, give them an exact time. It's that simple. Like, what are you doing later? I don't know. I was thinking about maybe 5 o'clock. I'd see you, and you're like, I can work with that. I can totally work with that. That works. Great. And then fucking show up. Like, don't be a douchebag. But you know what I'm saying. After these messages, we'll be right back. It just, It was all yellow. My brain is in the gutter. Because it was so yellow. Oh. All right. Get it together, bitch. All right. This is late at night. I might wake up. I get woken up. I bet. Well, hey yourself. Knock, knock. You're all, oh shit. I really wish I didn't throw every single piece of clothing that I have on my floor last night. No, I promise, I swear, it's normally clean in here. This isn't laughter, it's anxiety. What do you want? It's very nice to see you. I'm super nervous. The stars. I was hoping you'd show up. There is a heaviness with this interaction, and it's not heavy like bad or toxic. It's, God, I want to fucking eat you. Like, maybe it's my super Libra, okay? Libras come with hearts and bubbles. We do that when it comes to the Venus things. But it feels like, have you ever had that kind of relationship where when you really get a moment to feel somebody and you're like close to them and you guys are like in each other's auras and you're like, I am obsessed with you. But it doesn't feel fucking toxic. It doesn't. It feels like ooey gooey puppy love. But you have to like restrain yourself. You might not get a whole lot of time with this person. And you're like, you get a taste and then you have to stop. And then you get a taste and you have to stop. I think we were talking about that in the Capricorn daily moods. So if you're not on the membership side of this channel, do that and watch it. It was talking about when the moon is on course and then void of course. It's like HIIT training, HIIT, high intensity interval training for the manifestations. You get a little and then you break, and then you get a little and then you break, and then you and then you break. On course, off course, on course, off course. And it's something about, it's like it's giving you snippets so that it gets juicier with time, it gets tastier with time, right? You get it in, you're gonna fucking marry this person. It's complicated though. Just sit on your hands if you surrender. Here's the problem though. You might have a tendency to absolutely lose your shit when it comes to this person in a real way. Like when you're at the store and you see them and you drop all your shit and your bags break and like everything rolls across the floor, and then you're forced to scrounge around on the floor while they look at you and laugh in your face because they know it's their energy that's doing that to you. You have to stay calm with this energy. It's so fucking delicious and so ancient and so like, I know who you are, man. Like, remember that one lifetime that we were fungi? I remember that. You were on that one tree and I was on the other tree, and we used to wave at each other like fungi wave. I remember that. That was a good, like, solid century, right? It's that old. And then when you get around each other, it's like you just want to suck their face off. But you can't do that because it gets to be too much. That's my point. I'm rambling now. It's too much. So it's like the HIIT training, not HIIT, but HIIT, high intensity interval training for the brain. Okay. That's how you don't smother someone. That's how you keep getting the good stuff, because you're not up their ass all the time, right? Isn't that the deal? Don't we have things to do? Okay, so go be doing your things. And while you're doing your things, you can think about your man. But you don't necessarily need to be texting them all the time and just driving them insane. I should take my own advice. Okay. So that's why it's called high intensity, because you can do it in small intervals. Right? Does that make sense? It's just about, it's like grace and poise. It's doing it that way gives you the ability to be on fucking point every time you see this person, because you have a moment. What did they say in Twilight? She's like, I'm going to need a human moment. Okay. Please don't watch me go to the bathroom. So it's like, you have a moment to break away and like redo yourself and do your meditations and do the yoga and do the spirit and all this stuff and take care of your house and hearth and home and your business and empress yourself out. And then you're all filled and whole and full, looking like $1,000,000. And then you're like, hey, ready for round two? And they're like, fuck yeah, I am, because they were doing the same thing. You guys have always been doing that since the time that you were fungi on the tree and used to wave at each other via the wind. It's old. It just is. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Knock, knock. What are you doing? They are into you, man. All right. First thing in the morning. Feels like a busy Saturday morning. Like there's people everywhere. And the feminine in this is buzzed, like glowy buzzed. They're like, what has gotten into you? You're like, I'll tell you what got in me. Okay. And it was all yellow. And people are looking at you like, did you do the thing? And you're like, I did not. Yes, I did. Twice. People can tell. It's busy and people are swirling around you and someone else is noticing a discernible change. And they're like, I don't know, maybe eye rolly or whatever. It's basically like, would be the equivalent of someone being like, you're such a Libra. Why do you love love so much? Like, because I do. You might totally ditch somebody. Not on purpose, but I think that somebody wanted you to go somewhere with them. And you're like, they might have Leo in their chart. And something about a Pisces, like, I think I should stay with the Pisces, or I don't know. It just feels like someone's like, all right, I bet you're busy. It feels more like they can just tell that you are buzzing off of whatever emperor this is, okay? And they're like, okay, catch you tomorrow. You're like, sorry. I had a manual chakra realignment. I'm all healed. It was all yellow. They're right before the next tarot story. Luathas the Wild. You have a friend of yours that's like in a bad spot, and they tend to get like sexy when they're in a bad mood. Like they want to be, that's how they get rid of it. And they're like, I need to, what is the deal with all the sex vibes? I don't know what you guys put out there. You know, maybe a little of that, but it worked. Good job. But here it is. Somebody that you may have dreamed about. We have M, we have P, we have D. They want to talk to you. They heard some stuff and they want to, it wasn't that, you're not, it's just complicated. And then, are you okay? And you're all 6 feet back, bruh. I'm just saying. And they're like, they like it. This one here likes a challenge, so you better watch rejecting this one because they fucking love a challenge. I don't know. It's just some random person like, hey, I heard it through the grapevine that I hurt you. It's like, do you really need to be told that? You didn't know? So, oops. All right. Whatever. Can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24 36? Like you made it through, you've been initiated, and you're all hot damn. Wicked dab. That's good times right there. This is just going to keep getting better, so hold on to your horses. All right, that's all I have for today. Private readings, sage and cleansing things, and yoga gear, and yoga classes, and guided meditations, and all of that is on dharmajane.com. On the membership side of this channel, we do extended readings and special moon readings and PJ parties and other fun stuff over on Tribe Folks. And I'll be doing Capricorn here in just a minute, and then we will be all on track. Okay, don't forget to join us Sunday evening at 6 p.m. for a yin yoga and then a guided meditation. I'll be putting up a poll this weekend to see what you guys would like to go and visit on the guided meditation. We did one this morning, and I got a talisman on my journey, and they gave me the medallion of Saint Christopher. Okay, I just about lost my mind. That means a lot to me. And also, he's the patron saint of travel, so be well on your travels. Yeah, so there'll be a poll up for that. All right, check it out on the Raven's Nest. If you're not a fan of Facebook, over at the Virtual Yoga Studio, we have our own Facebook. So just join over there. You have to get the Raven Pass to be allowed in. Go to shop, then select Raven Pass. It's free. And then you go in through the back door, and they'll let you into our conversation. We've been destroying Zuckerberg over there. It's fun, and there's no censorship. I love it. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.